up, Dokkaners? Welcome back to Toon Rami for another video on Dragon Cell Z Dokkan Battle. We are doing the Piccolo Dokkan event again. This time, we're taking a fully rainbowed, free-to-play artificial Lifeforms team, led by the one, the only Prime Battle LR Cell, my baby, my one true love, my favorite unit in the game now. Sorry Vegeta, sorry Goku Frieza. This guy surpasses everybody. This guy is so good. Key plus 300% across the board for artificial Lifeforms. Colossal damage, recovering 15%, and then Mega Colossal damage, lowering attack and defense. His passive totally capitalizes on the fact that his attacks are so versatile. He will do a guaranteed critical hit if the enemy is in attack down status. He also gains up to 6 ki with each super attack performed, so in basically 6 turns or less, you can have maximum 12 ki if you're running a key plus 3 dual lead team. So this guy is very good. So on the team, I brought Copy Vegeta. He lowers attack and defense with his super attack. He gives a slight boost to himself in very particular situations. He doesn't do much for support for the entire team, but the rest of the team pretty much does that. So I brought Alms as well. He also lowers attack and defense, and he provides key support, stats support for himself, the entire team, as well as artificial Lifeforms on top of that. One of my new favorite free-to-play units is the Hellfighter 17, the strength version that you got from the most recent World Tournament on Global. He lowers attack, he has a high chance to dodge, and he provides stat support for both androids and artificial Lifeforms. So double stat stuffing for androids in particular, which is amazing. And then I brought 2 cells for more damage, more consistency, because this team is going up against Super Namek. So with more cells on the team, I think we can take less damage and do more, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, having more cells, that's the key to the Dokkan event. Even though it's not that difficult, having more cells is always nice. So I substituted a couple units out for these guys. This GT cell provides key support, stat support, heals when he shows up, and he seals the enemy. So he's very effective. And then finally, the World Tournament cell from a few World Tournaments ago, he provides key support, stat support. He also nerfs the enemy's defense if they're super class, and he does a nice bit of damage himself, greatly increases attack for 1 turn and does supreme damage. And for the friend lead, I couldn't find another tech cell. Nobody's using him, either because they've all switched because the Piccolo banner has dropped, or I used them up today and they haven't refreshed. So I'm bringing the LR baby instead. He is a colossal damaging artificial Lifeforms lead. He plus 430% across the board, and he also nerfs. So this is all about showcasing Cell, but also showing how cohesive this team can be. I've never used an artificial Lifeforms free-to-play team before, so I'm very excited to see how this team functions. On paper, these guys look very devastating. I'm sure that they can compete in most, if not all, boss rushes at this point, because everybody nerfs, everybody links up pretty well together, and even if they don't, all the stat support and the key bonuses that come from everybody's passive really makes up for any possible deficiencies in links. You can throw in a couple of bad apples here and there where certain units may just not fit in with the rest of them, and you'll be totally fine. You won't really notice that they're not linking up well because there's so much key support to go around on this team. So we're going to open things up. We're going to try to keep the baby out of the picture because he does so much damage. We would prefer to leave the damaging to the cell. So with Alms doing the nerfing for Piccolo, and then Cell attacking afterwards with a guaranteed critical hit on Mega Colossal, even though he's got type disadvantage, he might still be able to take him out, so we'll see. I did bring some items, so if things go south, I will use items. Obviously, free to play, you have to be a little more technical, a little more strategic, so I have the necessary items to do that if I have to. But I don't think I will. We did take about 100k from a super, but that's okay. We're going to be nerfing this guy all the time. 2.5 million. Are you serious? When we're using a pay-to-play androids team, we didn't even do this much damage. But that was on the later levels, so never mind. Well, that is the baseline, 2.5 million. How much more or less will we end up doing? So here, let's try to keep the GT cell on rotation because he will provide some healing. I think we're going to be needing it. So we'll keep GT cell and Hellfighter 17 together. We'll have the World Tournament cell be a floater. He's not that necessary, not that important. If we can seal, so another great thing about this combination of sealing and nerfing, when you seal somebody, they can still hurt you tremendously with their strong slaps. But if you nerf their slaps, you basically render them completely useless. So actually, the key is to seal the opponent and then restrict their attack pattern to just slaps and keep nerfing their slaps as much as possible. You've got yourself a dud, and the fight is yours. So we've pretty much sealed the fight here, no pun intended, on the second phase. Alms is not going to take any damage, I don't think. Even if he does, we'll heal it all back. We get an additional from the imperfect cell. I don't even think it's going to get to that point. I think Alms is going to hit him once. He might get an additional, and then Cell is just going to annihilate this guy. But you know what? I might want to consider maybe dialing it back a little bit and giving the LR Cell some time to actually use his regular super. Because his regular super has a lot of utility in and of itself. You recover 15% health with each super attack. So if you have an additional, you attack again, you get 30% health back. That's very useful. It's not like the perk where sometimes when you do more damage, you get more health back. No, this one is a flat boost, and in some cases that's actually better because if you have maximum additional, you are guaranteed a set percentage times 2. I think that's better than having, you know, the situation where you do more damage, you heal more. I don't like that all the time. So can we seal him here? No. So these next 2 fights you can actually seal. So I should have seen that coming. So we're not going to be able to seal him anymore. Thankfully, we have LR Baby rounding out the back, who will take the brunt of the damage, which is actually going to be happening now. Ooh, this is going to hurt. 123k. So that's the second time that we've taken a cheap shot in the beginning without any way to protect ourselves. I don't think I have to use an item. I really hope I don't. We got 1 nerf in. Baby will give us a second one. I don't remember what his Ultra Super does. I know that his regular super will nerf. I think his Ultra Super causes Mega Colossal and lowers attack and defense, but I could be wrong. I don't use the guy, so I don't know a whole lot about this unit, other than the fact that he is the only other leader for artificial life forms that's even worth having. So, let me go see what Baby does. Baby lowers attack and defense. So I was right. Okay. Okay, 1 attack is going to be spent healing. I'm actually going to give Cell 1 orb, and we're going to give the rest of the green orbs to the World Tournament Cell instead. So that way the... Oh, we're dead. So this guy is a real ass because... Language! Because he attacked twice on the first turn, and he didn't really have much of a cooldown. So, wow, I can't believe we're alive right now, to be honest, and I'm even more happy that I decided to do what I did with the healing, because if I didn't do that, I don't know if we would have survived. I don't think we're gonna survive. Yeah, so we're good now. Lesson learned. Don't take a chance with this language. But wow, that was close. That was close. All right, item had to be used. I don't think I necessarily had to. Just wanted to keep things simple and straightforward. Since he can't be sealed, I actually kind of think we don't need to have this cell anymore on rotation. We might as well throw him out. The only thing that he's going to be good for is the 7% heal. And even that might not be necessarily worth having if it's going to result in him taking 160k. It seems like every single time, actually, 2 out of the 3 times we've been super attacked, it's been on the physical cell. This is what you constitute as a hate crime.
That's not what a hate crime is.
Well, I hated it.
He is targeting my cell. That is not okay. He is going after my cell. And I just realized my cell didn't even do much damage. Is there any particular reason why cell didn't do much damage there? I will admit, I did not read the fine print. So if there's something I'm missing, I would not be surprised. Is he nerfed? Is he nerfed? He is nerfed. Okay. So we've got an Ultra Super inbound for sure. I think we can make it out of this alive. We've got 215k health. I think we'll be alright. Yep, here comes another attack. Why am I not surprised? Another one. Is he gonna kill me? Nope. See that? So that's why you bring Cell. That's why you pack Cell in your backpack, kids. Cell gives you damage mitigation and extra damage. Since he's nerfed, and we've got a crit, 1.8 mil. Fantastic. We have not had an additional yet, which is just a byproduct of my bad luck. So don't mind that, but we did very, very well in terms of damage. And now we've nerfed him again, so he's no longer a threat. We're totally fine. So that one item that we used was definitely worth it. I didn't have to, but just wanted to be safe for the sake of the video. Not really in the mood to do retakes. I do plenty of retakes when I'm doing Super Battle Road. Mass Ningen, shout out to you. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And for the finale, I think we're going to finish him off with Hellfighter 17. I won't say that's exactly appropriate, since Hellfighter 17 has nothing to do with Piccolo, but yeah, it kind of works. He kind of looks like regular 17. So there you go, folks. Free-to-play artificial lifeforms is now officially on the map. Might be my new favorite free-to-play team, to be quite honest. I love Cell, first of all. And the fact that he now helms a pretty devastating team on free-to-play, that bodes really well for free-to-play players. So guys, make sure you grind out all of these units that you saw on my team. They're all very, very useful, not only to helping themselves, but nerfing the opponent and helping their allies. They are very, very, very effective. Make sure you get them all. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments if you have all of these units. Have you tried this team out? Because if so, you know what I'm talking about. It's awesome. Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future, and click that notification bell, please, so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Do it. Thanks again, stay tuned, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.